Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'd like to share a story about the origins and evolution of the term DevOps, a word we hear often in modern engineering, yet on that many skills associate only with tools or automation. In reality, DevOps started as a human and organizational response to real problems faced in software delivery. Before you proceed, if you find this content helpful, please like and subscribe. Your support helps grow our community and signals to YouTube that this channel provides valuable information. I very appreciate your help in sharing knowledge. So, if DevOps had a birth certificate, the name of its parent would likely be Patrick Debois. Patrick was a curious and deeply experienced IT professional who worked internationally across different roles: development, QA, testing, and infrastructure, to understand the full software delivery lifecycle. In 2007, while managing a large data center migration, he became frustrated with the inefficiencies caused by separation of responsibilities between developers, testers, and operations teams. These silos led to delays, miscommunication, and duplicated effort. Patrick realized that the problem was not about tools or process, but about the structure and culture of how teams work together. In 2008, Andrew Schaffer proposed a discussion session called Agile Infrastructure at an Agile conference in Toronto. Although it received heavy criticism and the session didn't happen, it connected Patrick and Andrew. They began exchanging ideas on how to close the gap between software development and operations. This was not yet DevOps, but it planted the seed. A turning point came in 2009 at the Velocity Conference. John Allspaw and Paul Hammond presented a talk titled 10 plus deploys a day, Dev and Ops cooperation at Flickr. The session showcased how tight collaboration between developers and operations teams allowed them to deploy reliable code to production more than 10 times a day. This talk gave Patrick the clarity and inspiration he had been searching for. Motivated by the ideas shared at Velocity, Patrick organized the first ever DevOpsDays conference in Belgium in October 2009. It became the first public platform where engineers and system administrators could openly talk about the disconnect between development and operations and explore how to fix it. The event sparked strong discussions online, especially on Twitter, and the community quickly grew. The term DevOps emerged as shorthand for this new way of thinking. As DevOps Day events spread to other countries, and the concept gained visibility, the term DevOps began to mean more than just an event. Small teams and startups started adopting DevOps practices first, often by necessity. They lacked resources and had to automate everything, from testing and building to deployment and monitoring. Tools like Puppet, Chef, Jenkins, and later Ansible, Terraform, and Kubernetes became part of the evolving DevOps toolkit. DevOps wasn't only about configuration management or continuous integration. It also brought attention to shared ownership, faster feedback loops, cross-functional collaboration, automation across the lifecycle, etc., etc. Over time, the people working within the system started being called DevOps engineers. It wasn't a title at first. It was a mindset. But as adoption grew, organizations began to hire specifically for roles that combined development knowledge with operational experience. Enterprises followed slowly, often challenged by legacy systems, organizational complexity, and compliance constraints. Believe me, it's very hard to work inside such environment. But even large enterprises saw the way. Faster deployment, quality releases, and improved cross-team communication. DevOps also forced a culture shift. Teams had to move from through it over the wall, thinking to shared responsibility. Development teams needed to understand how their code run in production. Ops teams had to understand why speed and feedback loops matter. DevOps culture is built on breaking down barriers, reducing handoffs, and enabling rapid iteration while maintaining stability. As of today, DevOps continues to evolve. Concepts like DevSecOps, GitOps, and platform engineering are building on its foundation. Machine learning and AI are now being integrated into observability, deployment intelligence, and incident response. DevOps is no longer just about bridging dev and ops. It's about building systems where teams, tools, and business goals align. The key takeaway in this: DevOps started not as a framework, certification, or job title, but as a real solution to broken workflows and disconnected teams. Its origin is deeply human, and its success lies in how well we continue to align people, process, and tools around delivering value to users. Thank you for watching, and see you later.